All right, we're back again. I don't, for some reason, I'm not sure if we were recording or not. I looked up and it didn't show that we were recording, so I'm just not really sure if we were on as of yet. But in the case that we were not on, I bid you a lovely night, lovely evening, morning, wherever you are. I am Mr. Let's Paint. We're talking about dreams. We're drawing your dreams. There's the number, 818-528-4516. And love to hear your dreams. We've been drawing your dreams every night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Though I guess I'm wondering, will I continue doing this forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever? Probably not. But for the time being, we are on every night talking about dreams. I did have a dream last night, as mentioned, though I'm not sure if it was recorded. Let me just double check. Let me just see what's going on. Did I just do the opening twice or not? Let me just see. It'll take us a few minutes to figure this one out. Let me see here. Let me see if I can figure this out. It's going to take a while. Take about a half an hour. Come on. Where are you? Okay, it says that we're live. One watching. Okay, that's a good sign. L Hooks is here. Got it. Got that. What I need to do is open up the pop-up chat. Okay, let's get this going on here. All right, Mr. Let's Paint again. Reading your chats in the chat room. And also letting it let everyone know in the Facebook and Twitter world. Okay, we are live now. Drawing. Oh, come on. Your dreams. Okay. So I'll copy and paste that. We'll tweet it. We'll Facebook it. Tweet it. Oh, I did Facebook. So let's go back here. Shoot. Back here. Twitter. Okay. Okay. Good. We are good to go. Here. Chat room's open for your chats. All right, that's the name of the game. We're taking your calls, 818-528-4516. Drawing your dreams. Drawing your dreams. We will. I was just about to start painting some of the dreams, and I didn't get to it today, but I think tomorrow we'll start doing that. Anyway, so you just call in 818-528-4516. I did have a dream last night that I was able to remember. As I mentioned before, as we all have issues with remembering dreams, and it's no big deal if you remember them or not. But if as we do more and more of this program, you start to get better powers, if you will, in terms of remembering your dreams. I was somewhat frustrated in the sense that I was not able to remember my dreams as much, and thinking, thinking, geez, I'm conducting this dream thing, and that I would possibly be able to remember my dreams better, or a little more thorough. Anyway, so last night I was able to get a part of a dream, and not the full dream, but just a part of it. And so I in the dream, my a neighbor who had passed away basically reappeared in my dream, and he was overlooking the abandoned property that he's not there. You know, he's not there anymore, and there's really nothing going on there. It's an empty property. It's weird, and so he revealed himself in the dream to basically say to me that he is keeping an eye on it. he's keeping an eye on his property, even though he's not here anymore. So, you know, take it for what it is. After all, it was told to me in my dream, and I don't know if that is totally, you know, if that's admissible in court. Your dreams. I actually, I don't think there are. Your dreams are not admissible in court. I do not think that's the case. Your dreams are not admissible in court. And that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Particularly those nightmares. Oh my God. Nightmares, some bad stuff goes down in a nightmare, usually. And in some cases, we're the perpetrators. we're the one to blame. After all, that's why it's a nightmare. Usually, well, no, you could be the victim too. That's always an interesting thing. Is are you the victim or are you the perpetrator in your dreams or in reality, for that matter, in reality? Wow. So anyway, please feel free to give us a call and talk about your dreams. And I just shared you my dream that I had, just a snippet of a dream that I was able to remember. There was some other stuff going on that I wasn't really able to add to the gist of the dream anymore. You know, it's like it didn't really add to the dream any more than the dream that it was. That little snippet was enough to get in terms of the dream. Anyway, we're developing this as we go in terms of creating better brain power, memory for the dreams. And so as such, maybe one could remember the dreams more so. L. Hook says, I always have dreams of my friends trashing my grandparents' place, then I have to clean it up before they get home. Yeah, I could see that dream. I feel like I've had that dream too. I think that's a common type of dream, you know. I mean not specifically grandparents or nothing, but just sort of that idea that something that is maybe sort of out of your control, you know, your your friends, and then you're somehow trying to, you know, fix it. Sounds like you'd be a good fix it person. You know, you could probably fix things. Maybe you need to do more fixing, or not. I don't know. Maybe you should be a janitor. Maybe you're good at cleaning. Maybe you should do a commercial for Ajax, Clorox. All right, give me a call, 818-528-4516. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you should audition for a Clorox commercial. Yeah, that's what the dream's telling me. You're gonna get the part. You're gonna get the bit, the job. What do you call that if you get something, the part? It's not much of a part, it's just a commercial. Anyway, Mr. Let's Paint here. We're talking about dreams, though what we really would like to do is draw your dreams. So, simply said, what you need to do is get on your phone and call me at 818-528-4516. Simple as that. Liz says, I sometimes dream that I'm trying to leave an unknown place, but I just can't. I don't know what that means. Yeah, lucid dreaming. Have you ever heard of it? Yes, of course. And lucid dreaming is a way to sort of, the way I think of it is that you're aware of your dreaming, and because of that you can kind of take control of it in a sense, or you can steer the dreams, because a lot of times dreaming tends to be sort of an out of control. We don't have any control. We just like, what the fuck does this mean? I don't know what this means. This is too crazy. And so with lucid dreaming, now I could be wrong. It is about the fact that you are sort of aware to some degree that this is a dream, and because of that you're able to go with it and sort of write it out, and I think in a way one can have a better ride in terms of a dream in that way. You're probably going to override a nightmare if you're able to lucid dream, because you're bound to make the dream sort of better. You're bound to override any kind of nightmarish aspects and sort of fly away, or different things that people do in dreams. All right, well, we're this is taking a while to get a phone call for their dreams to be drawn, but I guess it's because it's a Monday night. No, it's a Tuesday night, though it is Thanksgiving coming up. Maybe the other people are. Now this is holidays are coming up. People are. Here we go. Let's get our first call. First call of the day. First call of the night. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Yeah, hi, this is caller 11.
Caller 11. What's going on, caller 11?
Hey, how you doing, John?
I'm doing good, Mike.
Well, the possums are all. You got the possums under control?
Yeah, my easel, everything fell over, but other than that, I think we're okay.
Hot diggity dog.
Okay, I'm ready. Caller number 11. You want me to draw?
Yeah.
Can we draw your?
Yeah, I had a dream last night, and really, I'm just left with one very short little kind of piece of imagery.
Yeah.
I was like walking down the street, and I looked down at my hands, and I'm carrying like I don't know, like some linens or something like that, and then I pull away the linens, and there's like a baby, but it's like a kind of a weird, distorted, like fetus kind of baby, but it had like the face of like an old man, and like it was like staring up at me, and like I don't hold babies very often. I'm not like a father. I don't live near family.
Yeah.
So it was very uncomfortable and weird for me. So just like looking down in my hands, holding this like very tan and very, like kind of fetal looking baby with these just very like kind of wise eyes, like wasn't like a sleepy looking, like, dazed looking baby. It was like knew it was looking at me, and it was like judgmental.
Yeah.
And it was just friggin' freaky and really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I hear you. I think it's you haven't you're afraid of the having a kid or being around kids. I get that. That's a common thing. I think you're just sort of aware of that. And then also the wise qualities of a baby. You know, the baby, after all, is so connected to the other worlds and previous lives, if that's what they're coming from, or if they have other souls that they're closer to the outer space, you know, dream. They're closer to the dream world, you know, frankly. And you're just, you know, you're seeing it. You're seeing it in the dream.
Yeah, it was definitely a feeling of rejection. I did not like what I was seeing.
Yeah, rejection. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's rejection. I mean, you're afraid of the aspect of what you're in front of you, but that's sort of the reality, you know. That's what it is, you know.
But I felt like definitely a responsibility. I didn't like see it and think, oh, I don't like this thing and I want to crush it and like, you know, like toss it away or anything. I was like, oh man, now I have to take care of this thing. But like, look how like ugly it is, and like I don't like it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, but you know you'll learn to love it. It's just not right now. You'll get used to it. Just go with it. Go with it. All right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You'll make it work.
All right. At least it was only a dream. I mean, I did wake up. You know, it's not like I...
Do you think you're going to have kids in the future? Or is that going to be is that in the cards, or you don't think so?
Well, I'm 37. I'm divorced 5 years now, and you know, I'm not really looking for a partner or anything.
Well,
but anything's possible. You never know.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. So anything's possible, and but nevertheless, you know. Maybe it's the dream is, you know, we are all, you know, sort of, even if we're not, say, maybe biologically connected to all of us, you know, you know how we're so connected to our family, or if we have kids and parents, yes, the family unit and all, but on the larger realm of things, we're all connected. Kind of deal. So, you know, I think there's something there too. There's some little
definitely
possibility that, you know, you're connecting to the world and all these possibilities that are out there. So it's a good dream.
It almost kind of reminded me of one of the people that shows up in the music videos for the band Die Ontward.
I don't
know if you're... Yeah,
might have heard of that.
South African rap group, and they have some unusual looking people in their music videos.
Well, maybe you're dreaming that. You're
I think that kind of crept in there.
Yeah, you might have had that in the background. That might have been in the, you know, like in the the background music.
Yeah.
While you're dreaming
this person's saying maybe like Eraserhead too, like, you know, like that movie Eraserhead.
Yeah, David Lynch. Was it David Lynch?
David Lynch, yeah, black and white.
Yeah, boring as hell movie.
They are dry,
Yeah. I remember having to watch that in art school. I'm like, God, this is boring. Why am I watching this? So I think, you know, that's what I'd say. You know, it's probably it's an interesting thing because you realize you had a baby in the dream, but then the baby's an old person. I think that's interesting. That's an interesting thing. I think that's, you know, because I don't know if you've noticed this, but if you ever do kind of look at a baby, they do kind of seem old and wise. I mean, I know it's kind of a stretch, but but there is that. If you kind of buy into the idea that they are, you know, freshly coming from another world, another dimension, you know, then they may actually be older than you in a weird way.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't spend a lot of time around babies. I do work at like a hospital, and so I do see some families coming in from time to time and stuff, and I see them around and stuff.
Well, maybe you got a baby in the future. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, caller. Thanks for calling in.
All right, man. All right. Take it easy. Good night, bud.
Good night. Sweet dreams. Okay, let's get this next call in. Yeah, that's the way to go. You hear me hang up, then that's a good time to call. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Hey, this is Zev.
Ed. What's going on, Ed?
Zev, Z-E-V.
Zev. What's going on, Zev?
Oh, I'm just here, just sitting on my couch having a good old time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so, with the B. But, my girlfriend had this terrifying dream that an old man beat me up and hurt my face.
Okay, so it's Zev's girlfriend that had the dream. Okay,
yeah,
so
maybe she could describe it better to you.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure.
Okay. Hold on. This guy's good at painting dreams. Can you tell him about that detail of your dreams so we can draw it?
Who's painting dreams? Hello?
Hello, who's this?
My name's Megan. Oh my gosh, are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
So tell us your dream, and I'm drawing it.
Okay. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, you can swear. This is just the internet. I mean, I think for now you're able to swear. Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
It could turn into YouTube or something. Okay, so it was pretty fucked up. I dreamt that, okay, so it was early this morning, and there were some kids screaming outside, playing with some ball. And I don't know if this was real or not.
Yeah.
But what I do know for sure happened in a dream was I went downstairs, and I went to go yell at these kids.
Yeah.
And there was a family sitting at a picnic table, our rowdy, gross neighbors. And they were all sitting at a picnic table having some barbecue at 8:30 in the damn morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, hey, can you guys be quiet? I'm trying to sleep. I work late,
Yeah.
And they're getting mad at me. And we're kind of yelling. And then there's this weird, late middle-aged man who asks me a really personal question. And it's pretty clear that he's been inside my house.
Yeah.
And is intimidating me.
Right.
So later on, I go tell my boyfriend about it.
Yeah.
And he reveals to me that this same man, just 10 minutes prior to my altercation with him, has been punching him.
Oh.
And so my boyfriend's face is all bruised up.
Yeah.
And so we go back up to our apartment, and we realize that our apartment has kind of been, someone's been in it. So it's clear this random old guy is threatening us.
Yeah.
So that was pretty scary. And then the dream kind of stopped making sense.
Yeah, well, that happens.
We
Yeah.
We ended up at Barnes & Noble, and then we were trying to catch a train.
Yeah, Barnes & Noble.
So we're on the train platform.
Yeah.
And we're with some group of people. We have all our luggage. I'm freaking out because we're going to be late. We need to get somewhere.
Gotcha.
And the train comes, but it turns out we're on the wrong side of the platform.
Oh, man, I hate when that happens.
Yeah. So then, everyone's talking about what to do, but I'm like, fuck this. Let me take some action.
Yeah.
So I jump down onto the track, and I run across to the other side of the platform.
Yeah.
And I jump up, and there's another train coming, and it just barely misses my feet. I barely made it onto the platform.
Oh, man.
So I'm trying to get on the train with a bunch, there's all of these schoolgirls who are also trying to get on the train.
Gotcha, yeah.
And when the door opens, the train is pink and cute, and there's all these Korean schoolgirls on the train, packed. Like, have you seen those pictures of like subways in Asia? Yeah, where they have
got the
someone,
little
like,
backpacks. They got little cutesy backpacks. Kitty backpacks and stuff. Yeah.
But like commuters, like they poke them with sticks to try to smush everyone on the train.
Oh,
so
right.
That's how the train was.
Yeah.
But full of like cute Korean girls.
Gotcha.
And so I couldn't get on the train. And so I'm like running around to the other, like a different door on the train, and I make it inside the train just in time. And I'm like, oh, suckers, like I made it, and my friends didn't.
Oh,
but
man.
then the train just loops back around and takes me back to my friends. So nice. I did all this work for nothing.
Oh, yeah, because the train, in the end, is going to help you out. I think what it's saying is public transportation is the way to go, and trust transportation. They will always help you out and pick you up.
Yeah, except in our town where we live, because there's no public transportation here.
Well, that's where I think you need to advocate. Maybe that's the dream, is that you need to advocate public transportation in your town. You know, I think a subway. You guys need a subway is what you guys need.
We do need a subway.
How big is your town?
It's like about 500,000 people.
Okay, well that's a good size. You could have a little cutesy little train that could go around the city like a circle thing. It would be fun. And then bring a bunch of little Korean kids to visit.
Yeah.
And then you can.
They're already kind of having an immigration.
Is there an immigration problem there? Okay, so maybe you don't want some more immigrants. That's always a problem. Immigration is that's one of those touchy subjects. Yeah. All right, let's just focus in on
a hotbed for that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then focus in on only the transportation, and now is your boyfriend is okay after getting beat up? He's all right?
Yeah, in real life, he's totally fine. In the dream, he was pretty fine too.
Okay.
He was just mad.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
What do you think that means?
Well, you get mad in real life too. You get mad in real life, and luckily, we don't necessarily, go to blows.
This weird man was
right, and he was going to blows. He was getting in a fight with this old weird guy. Be careful. There could be someone out there that wants to kick your ass. There's an old man. There's an old man that wants to kick your ass.
You should tell my boyfriend to be careful. Here you go.
All right.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Zev, yeah, you need to watch out for old men who want to kick your ass, because I think that's you don't want you want this to stay in the dreams. You don't want this in reality.
Yeah, well, I heard if you tell a dream, then it doesn't come true.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're good. I've never heard of that.
Especially, yeah, I don't know. I think my mother and my grandmother used to tell me this when I was very young. So
your dreams don't come true.
Once I've told them, or once they've been told by someone else, they don't tend to come true.
Well, shoot, then you should. Well, that's good that you told it, because maybe you don't want to get beat up. Yeah, it's no fun.
No
one really wants to get beat up.
That wouldn't be very good. We got to go to the gym now, so I'm going to try to avoid all the old men I can.
What do you guys do? Do you do like jump rope and stuff?
We haven't done the jump rope. I've been thinking about starting it, but we pretty much do some cardio and some weight spinning.
Yeah.
That's basically what we do together.
Yeah, I'm just going to start doing some jump rope. I'm going to get into jump rope.
Oh, jumping.
Yeah, jump rope.
That's a good idea. It's a good form of cardio.
Yeah, it's I think it'll be good for me. A little jump rope.
Nice. Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you. Well, thanks so much, you and your girlfriend's dream. It's your girlfriend's dream. It's a fascinating dream, chock full of stuff. This is a Netflix special. This could be a This could
So
be
not a bad idea.
This could be a TV show in the making. You know, season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, with people binge watching it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I think you got something here. So, thanks for sharing.
Thanks again. Later.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, now's a good time to call, 818-528-4516. That's the way to go here. Once we hang up, give me a call. That was a pretty complex dream, wow. Now, see, that's an example of a dream of a real dream in the sense that it goes from one segment to another segment that doesn't really combine. They get all intermixed, and there's really it's kind of next to impossible to make two heads, two tails and a head to it, or I'm looking at the wrong hole. The little button here. Okay, I gotta look over here. Sometimes, it's next to impossible, but that's what's so fun about the dreams. Dreams are fun because of that, and obviously there's things that stand out. Say the boyfriend getting beat up by an old man, and that's kind of no fun. You don't want to see that. But there was also all this other lovely stuff going on. Barnes and Noble bookstore, and then the subway thing with the little Korean kids. And she was doing superhero stuff, jumping over, crossing the train track to get to the train to get in, and but it was also stressful because she got in and her boyfriend didn't, and just there's a lot of but then it morphs. There's a lot of morphing, which is nice. That's why I like a dream. Dream's good. It might not make for a Netflix, or a TV show, really, in a weird way. Dreams, maybe dreams aren't really suited to depict because they are too disjointed. In fact, there's probably not a crap load of sort of dream-related movies or TV shows because of that. Because it's not a cut and dry kind of thing where you solve the case and you do. Hey, no, get out of here! Go! No! Oh my God, the possum came back! Oh my God, he's so cute! No, you cannot come in, possum. Go! I'm gonna close the door. Oh my God, he was so cute. He's like it's a little cute thing. But I don't want it to come in here, so we have to close the door. Draw Marvel Comics, Mephisto and the Devil from Legend, 80s movie, killing Tom Cruise. Do I live with a possum? No, I don't live. Well, I guess I do inadvertently. It lives in the backyard, but it was coming. I leave the door open to get some fresh air here, and this guy just decided. This is like the third night in a row. He's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna walk right in here. Just gonna walk right in on Mr. Let's Paint Studio." But the thing's only this big. It's so teeny. It's adorable. Oh my God! It's the cutest thing. All right. Anyway, so we're taking your calls. Talking about possums. No, we're talking about dreams, but maybe we will be talking about possums. Maybe we'll have a dream about a possum. That always is the case too. That we have dreams about based on our current state of mind. Ultimately, that's what a dream's all about anyway. It's and your sort of battles with your energy force field in how it relates to the rest of your day in, day out life. Okay, Noel, you be my manager. You do that, buddy. All right, we're taking your calls. 818-528-4516 is the number. Okay, you do that, buddy. 818-528-4516. Dreams. They are your friend. They are. They really are. If you're kind of having troubles with your dreams, if you're struggling with your dreams, I get it. I get it. Dreams are kind of scary at times. A lot of times the ones you remember are the scary ones because they're more memorable, and you're like, you wake up and you go, oh, God, you could even wake up with drip coming out of your body. Drip. What's drip? Sweat. You get sweats. You're getting sweaty. Sometimes you get the craziest dreams when you're sick. Then you get the night sweats. Oh man, those are some crazy dreams. Those are some good-ass dreams. And we're coming into the winter time, the change of winter, the fall, the winter. It's getting seriously cold, and it's Christmas time, Thanksgiving. I was talking about this, how, we always bring up the fact that, holiday season, and, people talk about, well, this is kind of depressing because, I don't, so all this pent up, or build it up so much, and then I realize my life sucks and everyone's all happy and I'm like, fuck this, I'm depressed. And so you're gonna get some crazy dreams, you're gonna get some nightmares, and combine that with, say, some flu, get the flu going. Oh man, yeah, good times, or not, but actually, even if you do have a nightmare, it's actually kind of fun. They're kind of fun in a way, and I think that's the way you want to look at your nightmares. But obviously, a nightmare is also a way for you to. It's giving you an option, or it's giving you some advice that you either disregard or include in your you put it in your core whatever, your core, your brain bank. Sprinkle it like a little bit of pepper. You pepper it, your dreams. And I think it's good to include the dreams, and try to keep an eye on your dreams always. I'm an advocate of that, even though I go periods where, like I said, I don't even remember my dreams. But I'm starting, we're talking about dreams every night at 6 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, 2 UTC. How about that for you international types? So you do get better at the thought process of it. Also, you get better at, say, the lucid dreaming aspect and the sort of controlling the dream for your betterment, in the sense of you can override these sort of nightmarish aspects of a dream. Now, I don't think it necessarily will work all the time. In fact, I think there might very well be some just really awful dreams that you cannot control, and it's just bad news non-stop all the time. And then your daily life, your waking life, is also just out of control, and you're just spinning your wheels without any kind of peace, no justice, just no peace in your brain, So, and if you can't control the dream, then you're not might not be able to control your life. Generally speaking, most people do not worry about their dreams. Most of the time, people do not look at their dreams. And if you are having trouble sleeping, you might take some sleeping pills so you forget about your dreams. But I'm here to say, in a holistic kind of sense, if that's the right word, there is something to it. There is something to it. And by George, by golly, by gum, you know, let's take a look at these things. And they're fun to look at. And again, as I stated before, Sebastian says alcohol and other substances may inhibit dreams. And yes, and marijuana also is apparently a big fog bank. It's just like, you know, the big fog goes over your whole brain, and yeah, you don't remember your dreams so much. But they're really fun. I mean, they can be fun. Look, I get it. They're also can be disturbing and frustrating and all that. But if you kind of keep a journal, I've been advocating you keep a journal, a little dream journal. You can look it up. It's a viable approach. But also, I'll just let you know, reiterate the disclaimer. My interpretations and my drawings, obviously, are not are for entertainment purposes, and by no means am I a professional at either. And so if you're having some issues, you know, sort of say with nightmares or just with your life, maybe your life is a nightmare, I don't know, but yeah, please seek out some professional help. Okay, we still got plenty of more minutes. We still got plenty of more chances to talk about dreams and take your calls at 818-528-4516. 818-528-4516. We're here every day. I might take off Thanksgiving, and I might just stop doing the program altogether. But for the time being, we're here every day, or just, you know, like take some days off. Maybe the weekend might be a smart move. But oh man, last 15 minutes. Yes, last 15 minutes. I know it goes fast. The show goes fast. We might stick around. We will probably stick around just a tad bit longer. If we get some more calls. Otherwise, I will check out with you. (818-528-4516). But as mentioned before, just looking at I think this is really a sort of it's sort of an ideal dream, or a classic dream, or a standard type of dream, in the sense of multiple scenarios happening. Like there's like 3 things going on, you know, 3 or 4 or 5, and it just goes on, and they don't necessarily connect. They're disjointed. And that's kind of, you know, more of a long-lasting dream. Now, like I said, I'm not an expert at anything except for just at being who I am, and I'm not even good at that. But basically, that's all I'm qualified to be, is an expert at being myself. And like I said, I'm not even good at that. But there are people that do specialize in the dream stuff, and we'd love to hear. Maybe you want to call in. We welcome have you call in. Maybe you're a professor of dreamology, or you're some kind of psychic that you know, uses dreams, or you just, you know, read plenty of Google, you know, internet, you know, links. You just found enough links on about dreams, and you know, you become sort of a self-proclaimed expert. I will welcome your call. So, you know, give me a call at 818-528-4516 if you really want to chime in on how you feel, or what you think about dreams. Well, I'll probably cut you off if you go on too long, but that's okay. It'll be up to me to know when to do that, without maybe being careful not to hurt your feelings. But it happens. You know, a lot of times you hurt people's feelings, and when you do these kind of programs, that is inevitable. So I'm not I'm not harboring any animosity towards any of you, but I'm sure a few of you may have returned the, feel somewhat potentially disjointed because somehow I ignore you or whatever. That goes with the territory. But believe me, I'm not trying to block anybody or nothing like that. Unless, of course, you're just constantly just trying to cause trouble. Well, then yeah, we'll say goodbye to you and stuff. But all right, neither here nor there. We just got about 10 more minutes left here on the Drawing Your Dreams show. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. We've got a couple of good ones coming in. We had a couple of good dreams coming in. So we can probably draw a couple of more if possible. 818-528-4516. That's right, Noel. Noel and Void. Noel is going to get me a show on Adult Swim. I see. Okay, let's do it. Happy birthday to you, Sell on Pot. Happy birthday. Happy Thanksgiving. Jeez, that would probably be kind of a weird time. I knew a person, I think his name was Christian, and he was born on Christmas Day. I think it kind of worked out all right for him, but I guess that was always kind of the possibility that you might get sort of shortchanged on one less present, because it's combined your birthday and Christmas together. But that happens. It's the way it goes. Life happens. It's the celebrations and just life itself. There's a lot of things that don't always add up, and it's okay. It's all right. We'll make it through. We'll get through. We'll make some sense out of it or not. Or not. Maybe we'll make no sense. Maybe we never do, actually. I think, actually, when it all comes down to it, going way back when to caveman days, even Socrates and Plato and any other kind of people that are into, spent time theorizing. Hey, let's get a call in here. Let's get another dream in here. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Hey, this is Zev again.
Hey, what's up, Zev?
Yeah, Zev, like Z-E-B.
Oh, okay, D.
Yeah, so I had this dream a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
I haven't had it for years, so I had this dream. It was a recurring dream that I had, and it was kind of like a nightmare, but I always kind of found it pleasant in a strange way to get this dream. I was basically in a post office box, but it was square. There was like no exit, and I'd be chased in this post office square, and by a figure.
You were inside the post office box itself, or
no? So like it's basically where post boxes are.
Yeah.
So they're on either side of me, and then they'd be opening and like shooting out mail as I was running in the square away from some figure that would be chasing me.
Yeah. By any chance, are you a mailman?
No, I'm not a mailman, and I guess I enjoyed when we got mail when I was a kid.
Yes.
That was always cool. I would always look forward to the mailbox or the mailman pulling up.
Did you ever see the movie You Got Mail?
Yeah. I've seen that movie. Was that
a good movie for you?
I like rom-coms a lot. Yeah, I think they're pretty enjoyable. I get a kick out of them. I'm like a sucker for some romance, but I also like to get a good laugh in.
Did you like Sleepless in Seattle? Because they kind of, the two of them were kind of, I always combine the two or get them confused. The same, there's almost like the same movie or something.
Same kind of concept.
Maybe.
Yeah, I like that movie too. I like the newer ones more, but I mean, I guess
Yeah.
just that they're more relatable. You know, this
Yeah.
part of my life.
Well, you know, I think that's the case with comedians too. Like if you look back at old comedians, you go, "Oh man, they're not funny," and then when you see a new comedian, they're funnier. It's just the way the world goes in life. So, like, does
true.
anyone really care about Shakespeare? No, not really. Shakespeare kind of sucks because it's ancient. It's ancient shit. You know.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, I like to read Shakespeare, though. I guess
Well,
I do. I think he's got some good
good for you.
ideas, and
Good
there's
for
like a
you.
lot of words that you know in the English language.
All the power to you on that. All the power to you on that. So you're right.
Yeah, he's kind of outdated.
Well, whatever. I just make. It was almost a stretch because obviously plenty of people like Shakespeare. So, all right. So you're inside this. You're running and you're inside a post office box place. Do they do shipping too, like UPS? Is it one of those kind of places, or is it just USPS?
No, it was just a square. There was no exit or entrance. There was no post person like taking the mail.
I see.
Yeah, it was.
It's an
just
inside
an
place?
infinite loop.
Is it inside or outside?
It was inside.
Okay. And is it like inside a mall or something, or just? I mean, what was it next to?
No, there was really nothing else. I just remember that was the only part of the game that I had it a bunch of times.
Have you ever have you seen those things in Japan where they warehouse people for hotel beds? They put people in,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sort of looks like, you know, or maybe the morgue. Maybe it looks like the morgue. I'm thinking,
That's true. Little tiny morgue boxes.
Maybe it's a tiny
really
morgue,
small people
or crickets or something like that, or just like whatever.
The mail would be like shooting out of them, and like this thing would be chasing me.
Oh.
So it was just kind of like a dark figure, like something that was taller than me. And I never got like a view of it, but it was always behind me. I could sense it behind me.
Oh, so something was really coming after you. Could be the mailman. You know, he might have thought you might have been stealing the mail or something.
Well, the mail was trying to. It was like another thing that was preventing me from getting away from the figure that was chasing me in this infinite loop. And the mail would be shooting out, and the little post boxes would be opening and closing, and it was kind of like Ghostbusters. You see Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
And in the library scene, in the very beginning of the first Ghostbusters movie, there's pages of the book when they see the ghost and they fly out in the light. I think it might have actually been from that. I've never connected this dream to that movie.
Right.
But, I watched that movie a lot as a kid too.
Yeah, that I think that could be maybe what you're kind of feeling there. Did you get the music in the background? Dun 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 dun. Ghostbusters!
Oh man, well, it felt like that.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, Ghostbusters, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really sing it right, but. Da na 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 na. Who are you gonna call?
Well, you know,
Ghostbusters! I can't even do it. Oh. Well, it's a fascinating dream. It really is. Have you ever, you said you're not interested in being a postman, but I think you maybe could be really good at it.
You think so?
I think so. I
mean, I'm still excited when I get mail. I get a package from Amazon.
No, or maybe you want to run like a UPS store, and you can that
sounds relaxing.
Shipping and scanning and shipping and boxing and I think that's your job is something in that kind of shipping and delivery.
That's funny because I sell a lot of stuff online, and so I do end up at the UPS store quite a bit.
Well, that I mean, at the very least, you're having dreams about this. Well, of course, you had this as a kid, though, right?
Yeah, as a little kid.
So I think that you're just dreaming about the future. The fact that minus the fact that you might really probably should have a job working at the UPS store or as a mailman, at the very least, you're still, you know, to this present day, using those services.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I've really never connected these things. It kind of makes me at peace with this nightmare that I used to have quite a bit.
Yeah, because you know, a lot of times it's just understanding the nightmare, and then once you understand the nightmare, it's really not a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you though. I had it mostly as a kid, but I had it a few years ago too. Maybe like less than 10 years ago. I had the dream again.
So yeah, reoccurring. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because the male does not stop for rain, sleet, or snow. Or they're saying like that. I don't know. Hey, I'm going to take this next call, or I missed it.
Incredible. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for calling. Again. There goes Ed. Let's get another call in here. I missed your call, and if you can call back at 818-528-4516, we will draw your dream. I missed your call. I wonder if I could change it so that you really just kind of have to just wait forever and not... Yeah, maybe there's a way to do that. Well, we've done some interesting dreams here, and we're still going a little overtime with the dreams because dreams are important to us and to you, even if you're not aware of it. I'm certain that we all dream, and we're just not remembering the dreams. You're not possibly going to remember all your dreams. So, and you kind of don't want to. But the more we're open to having the dreams and writing them down, or just remembering them, the power you get, the extrasensory perception that is given to you from your dream knowledge is exponential. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Karina.
Skaina.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's up?
Yeah, my friend told me to give you a call. That you draw dreams, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. What kind of dream you got? What happened?
So I don't know why she wants me to have you illustrate this. It was pretty messed up. So my best friend, she was just in a hallway, and that's like I'm watching her in an omniscient form, and she is being stalked by her boyfriend's baby mama the entire time. One point, she's running, and I can see that she's chasing her, the other girl that's chasing my best friend. One point, she gets sedated, and then it goes back to, I guess I'm me, and I'm looking for Megan. Couldn't find her at all. Yeah. And for some reason, at my ranch, I'm just looking through barrels of hay, because I have hay at my ranch, because it's Texas.
Gotcha.
And I find my best friend
hiding
in the barrel of hay.
Gotcha.
I find her in the barrel of hay, and her stomach is missing, as if
oh wow,
something was taken out of it.
Wow, no stomach, it's just gone.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to. I get nervous with the graphicness. It was like in those Crime Watch Daily shows where a crazy woman stole a baby. Yeah. Yeah, and it was really unsettling, and I was just like, oh.
Was it bloody or anything like that, or?
Yes, it was like there was hay inside her wound and inside, and you could tell the skin was stretched as if she was pregnant.
Oh man!
I remember just thinking this was so detailed.
Well, does she? Okay, wait a second now. Does she had a baby already, or is this a baby that she's gonna have?
No. My best friend, she doesn't have any babies.
Gotcha.
She's better legs. Yeah.
Okay, but you imagine that possibly she had this sort of womb with hay and stuff coming out of the body.
Yeah.
Now
because
Now, like, what about the manger, with Jesus and stuff? Maybe, what do you think about that? There could be.
oh man,
Isn't that too much? Is
that's
that
funny
too? What do you
because
say?
my best friend and I met in Catholic school.
Okay, so there is sort of a religious
Yeah.
thing here, I think, with the hay, little baby manger, and wow, I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. But
Oh,
you
yeah.
you were scared because there was no baby there. It was just hay, and it was
Yeah.
like blood.
Yeah,
Oh
she
man,
was just in the hay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like it wasn't like those rolls of hay. It was like, just like those mountains that you just scoop up so you could just give to the cows. So yes, she was just in there, and it was just like an empty, like just as if something was torn out. There was just bloody hay everywhere. It was like
Yeah.
just covered, and then the way we found it was because I was scooping stuff up with the pitchfork.
Gotcha.
And yeah, and then it wasn't said in the dream, but I think I've watched so much like true investigation stuff to know
Yes.
like, oh,
Yes.
this is one of those.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Dateline and 48 hours or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
2020.
And the
Oh.
person who I had a dream that did this to her has sought out to wreck her life in real life. Like she's poured stuff inside her gas tank. She
Oh.
calls and tries to, get her fired and jailed. It's so.
Yeah.
I had a dream that she just snap.
So is this the one? She's the victim in real life too, or she's the one that's causing?
Yeah, my best friend.
Is the
my
victim.
best friend, the one that's in the hay. Yeah,
Yeah. And-
the girl I had dreamed that did this to her.
Yeah.
Harasses her and
Ah,
bothers her in
well,
real
there
life.
you go. Oh, I see. So this other woman is the perpetrator, and she's also in real life doing the same. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and yet you're getting this, it's a lot of abstract stuff going on. It's not.
Yeah, and it was just in a very dusty place. I just remember it was just a very not so familiar terrain, but I apparently knew what I was doing. And and just like I had a dream I think twice. So like a continuation
The
and
same-
like
It's the
just-
same dream.
It was just flashes.
It's-
Yeah, I've had some like a dream similar to that, like
Yeah.
the same thing with her. So it's like it was just more like flashes and just like bits and pieces. I think I was just probably had too much coffee and was watching too much
Right.
like,
But-
Law and Order.
But also you're in reality you don't really you're concerned about this other woman towards your friend and that
Oh, yeah.
she's bad news basically. So
Oh yeah.
and
Oh yeah, I worry about it a lot.
well that's why you're having the dream. Yeah.
Yeah, just the hay is random to me because I
Yeah.
haven't done that since I was a kid.
Oh, I see the hay. You guys, that was something you did as a kid. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you have dreams like that. Like a lot of times, I'll have dreams of where I used to live years ago, or my childhood home, all that stuff. Yeah. It's like, what's that about? So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was just like, and then I told her about it, and then she was like, "Oh, that's insane." And then right now she's like, "Hey, you should totally call and have him." I'm like, "You want this illustrated?" Like,
Well, I wouldn't call this an illustration. This is more of a scribble, but.
yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's basically laughing. Yep. Yep.
Well.
Oh man.
It's, but I think it just, there's something that's telling you something, right? And I think it's basically saying this lady is, you got to watch out for her. So.
Yeah.
But-
I never really worry, like, oh my god, is my best friend pregnant? Because, like, she's got that thing in her arms. I know she's good. She's good. She's
Gotcha.
fine. But I was just like, oh man.
Well, you're going to be worried.
Right.
We also worry too, and so in our dreams we're going to worry about stuff. So, And just because you
Oh,
worry,
yeah.
just because you worry doesn't mean, doesn't mean that means that it's going to happen. That's something that, if everything that we worried about actually happened, the world would have blown up a million years ago, We would have,
True.
yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm looking at this drawing and it's really, yeah. Yep. That's pretty much how it is.
that's how it went down, huh?
Pretty intense.
I got the pitchfork and stuff, yeah. Well, thanks so much for
Oh,
your
yeah.
dream. Thanks for telling us your dream. The dreams are crazy, I gotta say. I'm no expert, but they're fun to talk about. They're fun to talk about.
Yeah, this is really cool. I'm kind of glad I called. This is pretty interesting.
Nice. Well, thanks
Okay,
so much.
Well, you have a good night, man.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you
Bye.
sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Okay, there she goes. Thanks for calling in, and thanks again for hanging out. If there's somebody else wants to call in, the lines are open. If you want to call in with your dreams. Otherwise, we'll be back again tomorrow night. Thanksgiving Eve. We'll come back to you again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. 2 Universal Time Code. UTC. Greenwich Mean Time. Basically, it's 2 o'clock in the morning in England. I wonder if there's a more than one time zone in England. I mean, most likely there's a different time zone between Ireland and England, I would imagine, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's the same time zone. It could be entirely different. Same deal. Any last call? Last call for your dreams to be drawn. Talk your dreams out with Mr. Let's Paint. I'm gonna begin painting the dreams. I actually was gonna do it today, and then I got caught up with painting another painting that I had wanted to do. So that was calling me. So I did that first, and then after doing that, I took a break, basically, and because of that, and then did this show. So we didn't get to beginning the paintings of some of these dreams, but we will do just that coming up. And then check out my YouTube. Check out the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah. But my Instagram is Let's Paint TV. Let's Paint TV. Also, Facebook. You can check that out. Or you can just go to www.letspainttv, and I also have the links there. So, those are some fun dreams. Interesting, deep. There were some today. There were some deep dreams that we hadn't necessarily gotten on some of the other shows. Though I think we consistently get some good dreams. Dreams are endless. They're just endless. They're not. There's no good ones or no bad ones. Well, there are, but they're also plentiful. And so we're keeping the door open. We'll be back again tomorrow. We'd love to hear your dream tomorrow. And so good night. Good night. Sweet dreams, everybody.